So I feel I need to mention something about this whole Facebook mail thing, and I have to get it across that it is not email. As much as people want to believe, it's not all about having an @facebook.com email address, and I think in the confusion of how it was announced, people thought it was a normal email system, but it is not. And here, let me try to break it down for you. It's a unified inbox system, or it's a unified messaging system. So the idea behind the @facebook.com address is so that people outside of Facebook can contact you within Facebook or while you're on the go. It's like a constant conversation, and that's exactly what Mark Zuckerberg was trying to get across, is you don't have to stop the conversation just because you're leaving your computer. You can send an email to that Facebook address. It can go to your text messages, or it can go to your mobile phone, or it can go to your chat, depending on where you are at that moment. So don't get confused and don't be mistaken. This is not a Gmail killer. Yes, there are certain things about the way that the inbox of Facebook is set up that reminds me a lot of priority inbox or priority mail in Gmail, but it is not. I commend Facebook on this because I'm dying for this to be the way of the future, a unified system rather than all these different places to get messages, to get emails, to get IMs, to get messages, to get chat information. It's so much, and that I commend them for bringing it all together. I may be completely wrong, and I may be slightly off as to what it is and how it works, but your grandmother's not on Facebook, but most of you are. So if your grandma wants to get a hold of you who uses email, she can send a message to your Facebook. And then you can allow that email to always show up in your inbox rather than anything else, because your username on Facebook is now going to be your email. So we can't get confused there. Not everybody that knows the email address will show up in your priority inbox or your inbox, because you have to allow them to show up. Just like your grandmother's first email may not show up, it'll show up in the other's box. You have to allow that. Now every time she sends you a message, it will show up. And that's how it's going to work from now on. Like anything else, this is something very new, something innovative, something that is going to change the way we do things. So there is quirks, bugs that need to be worked out, but I can't stress enough how this is not email. This is something different. This is something new. And as much as you may hate Facebook, this is not them out to get you. Okay, and I commend Mark Zuckerberg for thinking forward and constantly trying to innovate new ideas and to think of new things. That's how we move forward in the world with these people. They press things upon us that we may not think that we're ready for, but that we come around to over time. Like, we didn't think the idea of putting everything online was going to be possible or reasonable or even like it makes any sense. But now we do it. And the way I look at things on the internet is if I only put things on Facebook, on the internet, that I want to be public. If I have something that I don't want to keep a secret, I keep it offline completely. And that is how you should deal with your online presence. I'm Kyle with withmedia.ca, and hopefully this makes a little bit of sense to you.